Yeah, what's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up? Yes, indeed, man. This is why I listen to Charleston White because he definitely throw his messages in with his ignorance, okay? And he always say that he's playing, okay? When he came with education to the people, he didn't get nowhere. When he started talking ignorant and tripping with people, oh, that's when he started getting views, which I can definitely understand him on that because, hey, a lot of the people on here, that's all they like to listen to is BS. But this is him talking about how he dislikes the NBA Youngboy tour. And a lot of it I don't disagree with him on. I swear, a lot of it I don't disagree with it on. Check him out, though.
Yeah, I've been seeing this bullshit. I'm with them pre.
Hold up. And it's on what is it, Say Cheese, when he did the interview a few days ago on Say Cheese.
You must be wrong, motherfucker, taking these goddamn kids to this NBA Youngboy concert and tickets is costing. In the church, they say if you want to activate God, praise and worship, just go to sing. And that brings God's spirit to come down. So before the preacher gets up, they marinate you with that. They spend an hour, nigga, playing gospel music. So I would always time that singing shit, right when the preacher gets in, I get shit 30 minutes to an hour. So I would always try to skip the singing part. But then, when I would have to ride to church with mama, early. So I'll be paying attention on it. So I heard once before, the way to activate God, nigga, is to sing and praise. So when you see all these, and they calling it pain music, drill music is fizzled out, thanks to Mr. Starr.
Phoenix Energy is fueling America's future.
Of what caused drill music, because it's going to come back around soon. Ain't nobody made NBA Youngboy mad yet. Soon as the motherfucker make him mad, you be seeing him on stage. When you throw shit at him, he give him that motherfucking look. You know that look he get before he go to cussing and talking how he do? The boy just started smiling.
Yeah.
Just started smiling about 4 months ago. So nigga for 10 years, we ain't seen the nigga smile. And he been lean and angry. So they're following his temperament. Nigga, when he was Kill 'em up, bang bang, allegedly and supposedly, and this is from law enforcement, there were bodies dropping around his mother.
Yeah.
Nah, it was not nigga, Donald Trump had to let him out. Cause he got an army just like Trump. He can point his finger and them young niggas go to war with the police. That's how much influence he got. I get so much, I wouldn't say backlash, but I get so much response from young people from that video. Who was the young people pick as their leader? NBA Youngboy. Ooh, them gonna give me that. So niggas, that tapped into their, so that's etched in their mind. But then there's a small fraction of them young. So you better keep NBA Youngboy now your mouth, huh?
Yeah, they be serious too.
I don't give a fuck about no NBA. Y'all call him NBA Youngboy. I call him Kentrell. And I send your motherfucking ass where they send Kentrell ass, nigga. See how mild man he is, don't you? Nigga, listen, we done watched him go from what, 15 years old around 8th grade, from juvenile, county jail, federal custody, federal. You done watched him elevate and graduate in the crash out world. You youngsters ain't got a Birdman behind you. You ain't got a record label behind you. You ain't got 14 kids and 7 holes you sticking your dick in like him. You is barely getting pussy. You going to jail as virgins at 14 and 15 years old. Boy, don't you know I seen one of you young niggas ass down there where your daddy went, and you won't ever get to see a Youngboy concert? That's what I tell all them young niggas that try to scare me about Youngboy. You ain't better than the police nigga, and he ain't either. He ain't either. Because when they get you, mama say every knee go bow. Man, they put that on their medication. But they broke him on house arrest. They took him and gave him to himself. His kids, his woman, his fame, his money, but you can't go nowhere, nigga.
Now, how many of y'all actually remember that? Because I know I remember when he got put on house arrest. I remember when he got put on house arrest. Now, I didn't know he had to take all them drugs. I didn't know all that. I didn't know that. But I definitely remember when he got put on house arrest.
And we finna re-transform your whole mind. I wouldn't be surprised if this is Birdman playing. It just backfired, and thanks to the lady who actually who helped on working on giving him the pardon. The pardons are shout out to the queen. How many gonna break that little nigga? He was court ordered to take medication. Part of his parole, federal parole paper, they doing Diddy the same way. Biological warfare. Because the drugs that they're ordering you to take is by their doctors. Now, the court order does say if you go get your own doctor, but he started playing his own doctor.
Well, what type of medication are we talking about right now?
Psychotropic drugs.
What do they do to the natural person?
You ain't never seen a commercial late at night after you and your girl just got through, and they say, hey, have you ever taken Zoloft? 20 years ago, people were taking Zoloft, and now people are, have you ever heard a commercial? They say, okay, now we're suing for this. Or have you heard this medication will get rid of your diarrhea, stop your bad breath, but you're going to have suicidal thoughts. It gives you a whole listing conglomerate of negative elements to taking this medicine. So every medicine they give you that the doctor prescribed you to fix one or two things has at least 10 side effects. Each medication has at least 10 different side effects. So if they're giving you these psychotropic drugs, most people who take these drugs start saying, man, I'm hearing voices. You don't know what the doctor's giving you. Man, I ain't know what them people are shooting at me that they prescribe.
So you're saying...
Here at Renewal by Anderson.
He was court ordered to take medication. Part of his parole, federal parole paper, they doing Diddy the same way. Biological warfare. Because the drugs that they're ordering you to take is by their doctors. Now, the court order does say if you go get your own doctor, but he started playing his own doctor.
Well, what type of medication are we talking about right now?
Psychotropic drugs.
What do they do to the natural person?
You ain't never seen a commercial late at night after you and your girl just got through, and they say, hey, have you ever taken Zoloft? 20 years ago, people were taking Zoloft, and now people are, have you ever heard a commercial? They say, okay, now we're suing for this. Or have you heard this medication will get rid of your diarrhea, stop your bad breath, but you're going to have suicidal thoughts. It gives you a whole listing conglomerate of negative elements to taking this medicine. So every medicine they give you that the doctor prescribed you to fix one or two things has at least 10 side effects. Each medication has at least 10 different side effects. So if they're giving you these psychotropic drugs, most people who take these drugs start saying, man, I'm hearing voices. You don't know what the doctor's giving you. Man, I ain't know what them people are shooting at me that they prescribed.
So you're saying he's taking this medication now or when he was in prison?
When he was in prison and when he had got out on federal probation. So they showed his probation conditions. The judge and the court, meaning you have to take the drugs. They hadn't taken no drugs, homie. So that's why we couldn't get the kind of kid we get now, the kind of young man we get now. Nigga, he was isolated and withdrawn within himself based off them drugs. So nigga, I'm telling you, when they give you them drugs, the real you is put inside this shell. And yeah, I'm saying, yeah, Sean, I'm okay. But the real me says, hey, now I'm on medication. This ain't me. Because normally I'm lying. Medicine is having me lethargic. And it time releases. So they give it to you at a certain time every day, consistently. Once you stop taking the medication, you're still on the medication because it's in your system now. And it's a time release. So whenever you decide to rile up, me, y'all got me up. Next thing you know, you sit your ass on down and calm back on down. It'll never allow you to be you again because it's throwing your chemicals off. We all operating off chemicals. A chemical imbalance. I say it's a chemical imbalance.
So you're saying that's why he's so well-mannered right now, today?
No. That's why he was able to get through the jail shit and come home. But had he came home, he wouldn't be on tour doing this. He'll be on medication. That medication will allow you to be vibrant and moving around. Don't look at his probation stipulation. He had to take quarter of the medication from what the psychiatrists them say you have to take. So they had to get him a pardon because he had 5 years of that. You don't think they wasn't trying to break that kid? As long as they had him on house arrest. Couldn't go nowhere, couldn't man. That nigga said, fuck it. That nigga went to popping out. That nigga really, I'm calling for the doctor. In Utah. Yeah. Out on the mother hill, mountaintop. Then he can't drink, he can't smoke, he can't do nothing. You're going to start smoking K2 like he said he was doing. He could barely walk upstairs. Homie, they know what they doing. They know it, no break.
Even Kodak hasn't been the same since he came out of prison. Because
while you're in prison, you can't take the drug. While you're in prison, you sneaking and smoking the K2. So you already fucking up me and most people. They say food shiesty, goes in all the niggas was smoking that Tunchi. Cause the nigga like to blow.
So wait, so put me on game. So Tunchi's like a weed, but it's not a weed, right?
Well, these niggas ain't smoking, they ain't getting the Tunchi. They got the road spray paper. So, homie, nigga want to catch the piss, the dirty piss test. Nigga, we smoke big weed in the world. Soon as you get in the prison yard, it's everything you got in the world is in prison. Everything. But in 5 or 6 years, 8 to 10 years, don't want to pop dirty on the dirty test. So guess what he'll do? Like the blow. So he'll go K to it. If he a player type cool fly, he go sneak and do it in the cell. But somebody gonna know he's doing it. So all these been K2ing it, that's coming up out these jailhouses.
For the people who are watching this, what exactly is K2?
Potpourri. They just took some shit out of it. China is doing a number on America because.
No, I don't know. I really don't know. If K2 is potpourri, I am not going to sit here and say I know that because I don't know. I don't know if K2 is potpourri. I don't. But I hope y'all are understanding and seeing what I'm saying. Okay, I hope y'all seeing what I'm saying. And I'm not acting like I agree with everything that come out this man's mouth because these shows talk a whole lot of ignorance. He talk a whole lot of ignorance, but sometimes he'll talk some real stuff to you. Sometimes he will talk some real stuff to you. Sometimes he will. If you listening and you paying attention, sometimes he will. And once again, this is off that Say Cheese interview he did.
America buys the world's 90% of the world's most drugs. So every goddamn country that do cocaine will get some cocaine. 3. They just took some shit out of it. China is doing a number on America because America buys the world's 90% of the world's most drugs. So every goddamn country that do cocaine will get some cocaine. This motherfucker, we're number 1 brick or 2 brick. We get high more than anybody. Everybody high. And the ones I realize that don't like to smoke and drink, got sex habits. All you people like to 3-4 times a day that don't like to get high. Got high sex drive with high sex habit. That's the nigga who don't like to drink or smoke. If he ain't got a high sex habit, he like to eat. Yeah. He's excessive somewhere in his life because he need a vice to deal
Everybody got vices. You're right.
men to deal with life in America, or you go grab hold of God. And even when you grab hold of God, you still got a vice you hold on to. You try to vice, niggas don't let them vices go. God don't appear when you need him all the time. Sometimes you got to wait and go through some shit till you can get an answer. Them vices is here all the time when you need them.
But back to the tour though. I mean, to be fair, there hasn't been any. It seems like every night it's an event, it's an experience. People are going because they see what's going on. It looks fun. People are coming together. They're getting along. You see grown men crying.
That's one side of the coin. You can't tell me that the disruption that this shit is causing to major metropolitan cities and small rural towns as he's stopping through is disrupting the police department. New Orleans Police Department. I love y'all. They had to go get 200 more.
400.
And this is because we have to do our due diligence as law enforcement. And I say we, because I'm a cop. I'm not a police. I'm a citizen on patrol. Different. I'm not impersonating. I'm a cop, citizen on patrol. So we have to do our due diligence. We want to.
Charleston is funny. He said a citizen on patrol, man. Oh, back up.
Prevent crime. It's called crime prevention and crime intervention. So we know this guy is coming with 50 songs of anger, pain, hurt, and violence with the possibility of real violence. And him getting upset about something and making this whole motherfucking arena tear up some shit. We got to worry about this. As law enforcement, as leaders of public safety, we have to have this at the front of our mind that this could go bad. Who benefits from all this? Him and his record label. Now, I heard you say a lot of good shit. Grown men coming together crying. There was not no goddamn grown man crying at no motherfucking NBA concert. Though that was a mentally retarded male. A mentally retarded male trapped in a grown man's body, still embracing his childhood boy decisions. There ain't no goddamn, there ain't no crying about no, just got out the plantation with all them goddamn babies. And he getting all the goddamn money. Nigga ain't getting nothing out of this.
Yeah, the Youngboy tour has grossed over $70 million, I think.
He getting all the him and Birdman getting all the goddamn money. And I
don't know how much. I just think.
Listen, don't even try to count the money. The boy, when he get through, he'll never have to work for whole lifetime. But I'm talking about that grown ass nigga you said was crying in the stand because he was at there. You said grown men crying.
Yeah, so yes.
Then you bisexual men.
Documented.
Bisexual men. Grown men ain't crying over no nothing. We saw Michael Jackson and all niggas ain't them bisexual men.
No, I disagree. We did a documentary, me and V, we did a documentary in Baton Rouge, and a lot of grown men say that his music had saved their lives.
A lot of them niggas were hunching with their big cousins too, they just ain't told you. Them bisexual men in Baton Rouge, a lot of down low in Baton Rouge, I done heard the stories about a bunch of them. What you talking about? Yeah, sneaking up a boy's back. He crying over a song, and him and his ain't got into it. You clowning about crying over it, but you go salute these grown ass men saying they feel NBA young. Listen, my whole comedy set is about I don't have mama issues.
I'm done spending an obscene amount of money on Fleek every time.
About crying over it, but you go salute these grown ass men saying they feel NBA young. Listen, my whole comedy set is about I don't have mama issues. Nigga, I was hug every day. Boy, come up. Even if I got an ass whooping, boy, come up. I'm talking about a good hug. That's why I like titties. I was breastfed, so I was always close to my mother's bosoms. I was breastfed 3 or more times, so I was always close up on my mother's bosoms. So I come from love. I don't know nothing about it. I ain't crying My brother was like, man. My brother was crying when I went to the boys' home after they sentenced me. We was in the visitation room, and they were crying in front of my mama, grandmama, and everybody. He think I'm little boy blue. He don't know my mother away from home. I'm already in my mind thinking about the walk I'm gonna have when I get down there. Crying, sniffing. Blue, when you go down there, you better not let them niggas punk you. I'm thinking to myself, you ain't punk me. You think I'm gonna let some old niggas punk me? I'm a tough little nigga. But he don't know this. Cause he been in and out the boys' home. He don't know nigga out away from you and my home. Motherfucker out here by myself with this one little bitty body and one eye. So, I come from a generation of ain't no crying over Luther Vandross. I shed the tear when Tupac died. Didn't give a damn when Biggie died. Didn't get niggas, no. Nigga, I ain't getting this age. Nigga, I was in my 20s when Tupac died. I'm not getting this age and shed no tear for now. It ain't no casket.
Well, you know, people go through things, and then people listen to certain songs to get through certain situations.
Men don't. Them niggas watch their mamas do that.
That's why people are emotional.
No man has done that. Look, if a man
that shit happens, bro.
No
people
man.
Listen to certain
you ain't never seen your daddy do that, nigga.
This is a new generation. I'm talking about this new generation.
Men still got balls and dicks, don't they? They still got a quarterback get behind the center and say, down, Ted, so ain't too much change. So this is what I'm saying. You are describing women traits and characteristics for men. And we all
a lot of these kids are raised by single parents.
So these are male-born species with women traits. These are not men. These are males. Men, for one, ain't going to spend that goddamn money. When you think about this motherfucker wants some Michael Jordan tennis shoes, I got to feed this motherfucker. Nigga, how much for them tickets? Hell no, I'm not taking it. And what's gonna be there? All them young nigga, the average man that's a man's man ain't finna take their baby there. For one, it's gonna cost you goddamn much. And you can't even understand what this motherfucker saying. And look how all these motherfuckers look retarded. Look how they shaking. Man, no. Then you got dancing like a punk on stage. And these are killers. So throw his hands on the hip, doing some shit. So man, these is killers. And they'll kill you. They'll kill everybody in his household. And look how they're dancing. But you can't tell them kids that. You know why? All these mamas boys, they don't watch their anus pop that pussy. So they done took a little bit of their anus twerking. Nigga, they done watch their mamas and them. You ain't seen no man crying in real life with no song playing. When a nigga got to cry, get by a motherfucking self. Be on stage and get them peeled off. I'm gonna go to an NBA Youngboy song and idolize just got out of prison, no matter how much money he got, and he got 13 bastard babies. As a man, my time and my mind don't allow me to do what the little boys do. I got to go to meeting.
Well, I think from an artist's perspective, I mean, he defeated the odds. We don't see artists like that from that genre fill out arenas like that every night. You may see an artist do a one-off, but you hardly ever see an artist from that caliber.
Hold on, listen. I put this up there with Jesus. I don't deny that. You got Michael Jackson, you got Tupac, you got Mahatma Gandhi, you got the Prophet Muhammad, you got Huey P. Newton, Martha Garvey, Frederick Douglass, you got all these people. Jesus reigned up at the top for one of the most known impactful people to live. I don't know if Jesus had this kind of impact on you. Ever.
I mean, you gotta look too. Youngboy came to Dallas. He donated.
He gave $50,000 to Huncho Amur, Dad and them campaign. He ain't donated shit.
No, it was like a gun prevention.
I used to work with them niggas. Man, them niggas.
I think Corey Cloud and them.
Man, I know them niggas. I done work with them niggas before.
No, I'm just shining light on the positive though.
Listen, homie, it's called nepotism. That's why them niggas got a building downtown by the police station. It's all about who you know. He didn't bypass that he got introduced to by the handlers. He was told to get that money to them. He didn't find no boots on the ground, grassroots organization and give money to that's out in the community. Even though these are the urban hood specialists they call. They ain't boots on the ground. They when you called on the ground.
If you've been waiting to apply for
Martha Garvey, Frederick Douglass, got all these people. Jesus reigned up at the top for one of the most known, impactful people to live. I don't know if Jesus had this kind of impact on you. Ever.
I mean, and you gotta look too. Youngboy came to Dallas. He donated.
He gave $60,000 to Huncho Amur, Dad and them campaign. He ain't donated shit.
No, it was like a gun prevention.
I used to work with them niggas. Them niggas.
Cloud, I think Corey Cloud and them.
I know them niggas. I done work with them niggas before.
No, I'm just shining light on the positive though.
Listen, homie, it's called nepotism. That's why them niggas got a building downtown by the police station. It's all about who you know. He didn't bypass that he got introduced to by the handlers. He was told to get that money to them. He didn't find no boots on the ground, grassroots organization and give money to that's out in the community. Even though these are the urban hood specialists they call. They ain't boots on the ground. They when you called on the ground. Boots on the ground is a woman that don't get no donation and she's struggling, but she got that 501c3, but she feeding these kids out of school every day.
That's real talk right there. That's real talk. That's real talk right there, hands down. Hey, so like I said, there's sometimes Charleston throw jewels at you. You just gotta pay attention to him enough to, catch it. You feel me? And I don't knock him for, talking ignorant the way he talks, especially if that's what's getting him paid. So I don't knock that. But I also respect the fact that he throw them jewels in there. And hey, I know a whole lot of young cats like NBA Youngboy. I can't knock it at all. But the man do talk a lot of negative stuff. And hey, y'all gotta start paying attention to what's really going on. Or we gotta stop being cool with the stuff that's not. Seriously. It's just that simple. Or is this gonna be another generation, another wave of ignorance. That's exactly what it's going to be. But I can't knock them. And to be honest with you, that's the main reason I played this little clip of it. And if you want to watch his full interview, it's on Say Cheese. It was the Say Cheese interview. The most recentest one. Say Cheese. I'm telling you. So, y'all subscribe, like, share. Get that man some respect. Yeah, he talk a lot of ignorance, and he say a lot of dumb stuff, but he also stressed some real stuff in there. And he had issues with people that ain't positive. So I don't care right or wrong on that note. If they ain't positive, I don't care. Not whatsoever, I saw him have issues with people that portrayed to be positive, but then when the light got shed on them, you actually saw that they wasn't. I saw that. I saw those actions. So I don't really, I have nothing against Charleston White on anything he's saying. At all. So, hey, y'all do your due diligence on him. And then, hey, tell me what y'all think. Besides the ignorant talk, I understand he do the ignorant talk. He already stressed that's it. That's him acting. Okay, I get all that. And he say he do that for views. I 100% get all that. 100% get all that. But I also get him knocking and dropping jewels every now and then at you. I get that too. And I ain't gonna take nothing from him from doing that. I just can't. There's plenty of people on here that do reactions to people that just do drama, and all they do is talk about drama. They go through this. It's the same thing over and over again. May flip a little bit here, switch a little bit there, but when it boils down to it, it's the same as always. Y'all share, like, and subscribe, though. I'm up out of here.